Word. What's up, all my intrasocial people? I'm here with only one co-host today. You know, Jahari is busy. He's doing some things. Say what's up to the people, Kayode.
What's up, guys?
Yeah. All right, so today we getting a little toxic. We're gonna be reacting to, I don't know what his name is, but some white dude teaching us how to cheat. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting video. We already know we gonna get toxic. Yes, Lord. Bro, who is this? Saying this cheating?
Oh, Jay Crowder.
He looks like a menace already, bro.
Wait. People agree with him. 112 to 57.
Let me repeat this just to be clear. If you cheat on your wife, sooner or later, you're gonna get caught. Got it?
Okay.
Now, here's some of you wise guys thinking, hey,
wise guys.
Wife a couple of times before and I didn't get caught. Well, that's precisely my point. If you've done it before, you'll do it again. And if you do it often enough, sooner or later, you're going to get caught. Period. Hi, I'm Max Lamond, and this is an excerpt from my new book, How to Cheat on Your Wife.
Hold on. First of all, why is he talking like that? This dude talking like, I don't know, like he a preacher. He just a young philosopher. He discovered gold. He discovered, you know what I'm saying? He was the first person ever to discover cheating on your wife. He just, you know what I'm saying? He's like, bro, this is crazy new thing coming out. You know what I'm saying? It's called fucking other girls while you have a wife. It's crazy. Hey, I know you might have done it a couple times, you know, but you're not a professional like me. I'll just be fucking everything.
It's so odd that he wrote a whole book on this. But imagine like some man bought the book and the wife finds it. It's like, what's your explanation as to what you're doing with the book? Like, oh, it's not. It says how to cheat your wife, but honey, that's not what it means. It doesn't actually mean that your wife.
It's a metaphor.
But honey, I read the whole book and
cover to cover.
I
got 6 other kids with 4 different women.
So you might say, what's the point of this book if we're all going to get caught anyway? Well, you might have noticed that the title of this book here is How to Cheat on Your Wife and Get Away with It, not How to Cheat on Your Wife and Not Get Caught. Big difference. Because you see, I know you're going to get caught. I got caught. We all have.
I'm trying to understand the logic, the rationale. Like, why?
Yeah.
Okay, what positive do you think you're spreading here by teaching people? What do you mean by get away with it? How did you convince your wife that you cheating was okay? Like, how did you get her to not try to end the relationship after you cheated on her?
When I say getting away with it, I mean getting away with it. As in having to face little or no consequences at all. As in getting to keep the wife and kids you've spent many good years with and who you truly love, despite the fact that you might be fooling around. If anything, I submit that a little infidelity on both parts could actually save your marriage, as was the case for me. So if any of you guys got caught cheating and were taken to the cleaners in a messy divorce that lasted for months and traumatized the kids, well, you might have regained your bachelor status, complete with motorcycle, an apartment downtown, and nights out till 3 a.m. at local bars trying to pick up younger women impressed by a little gray hair. But that's not what I call getting away with it. That's what I call having lost it all. Or worse yet, you might be setting yourself up to just repeat the same old mistakes, only with a different girl. Not good.
So he acknowledges that you getting divorced and, you know, the whole turmoil, ruining the family, all of that. He acknowledges that is the worst possible scenario. Yet he is participating in a behavior that is very likely to end in that outcome. He said infidelity could save your marriage. Yeah, you and the wife, y'all going through some things, you know, you have a few disagreements here and there, you know, y'all having some turmoil. You know what the resolution is? Cheat on her. Come on now. Of course. Why didn't I think of that? Just cheat on her. That's the only logical thing to do. You know, y'all having some disagreements. Just go fuck someone. That's come on now.
What are the benefits to that from both sides? Once you start messing around with other people, that kind of destroys the whole foundation of the relationship. And it's like, why are we even together? Like, if we're doing something that's supposed to be shared between us with like every single else, like, why do we even have the title of husband and wife or And he says wife. It's not even just girlfriend. Like, I would say this, stress this for a girlfriend. Like, imagine a wife who you committed your whole life to and have kids with. That's like it's a whole thing.
Then, ladies, it's time to exercise a little sense of humor. Do not, I repeat, do not send a hitman looking for me because your husband took off and joined the secretary after having read this book. He was going to do it anyway, except he was going to make a mess of it. Another thing that this book is not about is 101 tricks to avoid getting caught cheating on your wife. If you're careless, not to say stupid enough, to come home reeking of Chanel No. 5 with lipstick all over you, well, maybe your wife deserves to lose you. But I admit, there is a case to be made for discretion, if only to protect the household from unwanted side effects stemming from an outside affair, which can quickly turn into quite an aggravation. So here's one thing to remember above all else. In the department of leaving clues behind that'll eventually get you caught, you are your own worst enemy.
What?
Yep.
Did he not just completely contradict himself? He said you're going to get caught eventually, but try your hardest to hide the evidence. What is the point if you're getting caught anyway? And he's saying he's not teaching you how to not get caught. He's teaching you how to get away with it, which means you get caught, but she doesn't divorce you. So why are you hiding it then?
Plus, it's like, I mean, just put myself in the shoes. Let's say I never cheat. Black men don't cheat. Hell yeah. The point is, it's like, I never want to be a bad example for my kids. Like, what example my kids in my setting if I'm cheating? What's not stopping them from doing other moral stuff like that? Do you want your kids to be going into school, talking with their friends, saying, "Oh, my dad, he's a deadbeat. He cheats on my wife. My wife. He cheats on my mom, and he's doing all this stuff." Like, I want my children to see me in the greatest light because they are my extension of me. So, like, I want them to see me as like the most responsible person that I can be. So. And your wife should see you as the most responsible person as she can be. The fact that you're not can't even respect you and your relationship is very telling of the type of person that you are. And the fact that he says, like, oh, don't be dumb enough to be caught. It's like, don't do it at all. I know people have been saying, like, oh, it won't hurt them if they don't know, essentially like that. Don't do it, because, like, you will get caught, and even if you don't get caught, it's going to eat you within. If you don't think that you can settle your whole life with this person and, like, be loyal to this person sexually and, like, emotionally in all these areas, the thing is, why even have a girlfriend or boyfriend, too? Like, if you're not going to be loyal to them in those areas, don't have a girlfriend or boyfriend. Don't get yourself that title and tie yourself down. Be a bachelor. Be free and do whatever you want.
He understands the ramifications and possible repercussions for what he's doing. You know, he acknowledged that the worst possible case scenario was going through the divorce court and it destroying the family, and it affects what the kids think about you, and, you know, his relationship with the children, not only from like the standpoint of like what they think of him, but also being able to see them, you know, how often they'll see them, destroying the family unit, all those type of things that are statistically proven to negatively impact the children. If you understand all of that, then why are you so primitive that you can't resist an urge to like have sex with other women? Like, I don't understand. It seems very hypocritical, but also like contradictory.
I think Jahari said this. He's not with this obviously today. He's not dead, but he's just not on this actual recording. You said like, oh, like girls think that like guys have no standards. They want to stump anything that has like 2 walking feet that's female or whatever you're into. We should have standards. It's like the fact that you have a wife shows that this is the person you place the highest esteem. I don't know why it's like, even if there is the urge, it's like, why do you even pursue it? No matter how beautiful this person is or whatever it is, just don't do it, because like, you're just going to ruin everything else that you built up with this one person that you decide to marry. So,
all right, that's going to wrap it up for this one. Appreciate y'all for watching. Love y'all. See y'all next time. Peace. Yeah.